Hello, everybody. I wanted to first say I marked myself safe from Richmond, Virginia. And I also marked myself safe from those in the GOP that's full of shit. I also marked myself safe from all them patriots talking trash and they are not there on the battlefield where leadership is needed. I marked myself safe, and I marked America is still secure under real leadership, real guidance, real strength, away from those who claim it that's only there for the fundraising. See, a lot of people are selling fear. That's what it is right now. We got Democrats, GOP, all of them in one nice little toilet. The toilet is full of scared BS. Now, this is the thing I want people to realize. I'm not the typical Republican. That's first off. Two, when I say I'm going to do something, I don't care who's there, don't care about the opposition. I'm there because of love of country, of love of making sure the Republican Party knows new leadership is in place where the cowards have lost their heart and their soul. We know it. Now, when it comes down to those who try to criticize me, those who talk all that trash, I want y'all to remember all of those people. And I want you to look at them. Remember how they're like, oh, I'm going to take on Antifa. Oh, I'm going to make sure the monuments don't get, toppled down. Oh, I'm pro-Trump. I'm all of this crap. And then ask them where was they at when the fight was needed for America, when the fight was needed for love and country. Because you surely barked, but you damn sure don't have a bite. See, what happened with those monuments in Richmond? See, we can have thousands of people show up on January the 20th in Richmond at the state capitol to claim that we are defending our country and defending our right to defend ourselves and our family. But we are giving up and surrendering our rights to defend ourselves and our family when it's needed the most. And that's right now, here in Virginia, in the birthplace of America. Now, all of those who talk the talk ain't walking the walk. That's the problem right here. See, the Democrats has already said we're going to give you out the gravy train of whatever you want. Then we had those Republicans talking about we're going to stop it. And then we have those who are asking for martial law. Then I have Republicans who are saying I can't sleep at night. I have to have a gun with me. And I'm told that same Republican, I want you to sleep at night, but I want your guns loaded, not in fear, but loaded and ready if somebody would put you and your family's life in danger. Because we don't live in fear. See, that's what you preach on the other side of the aisle, where I call it the rhinos and the cowards live on. And then we got these Democrats which are sick. They're despicable. They're deplorable. They are animals. They are vicious. And they are brutal. Because exactly what I see from the Democratic Party has these stupid Republicans that's talking all that trash. They're chairmen. They're chairwomen. They are members who have cost us Virginia. That's why we are going through this mess right now. They have cost us Virginia with their liberal crap. Because anytime you're doing something that hurts the party, and hurts our interests, you are doing exactly what the Democrats want. So you might as well join the Democratic Party and get your ass on out of here. I need for soldiers, those who love country, those who bark and ready to bite. I need that type of support. That's why I said the cowards need to stay on the Amanda Chase's team. The cowards can go to the Democratic Party because exactly you're already kneeling down and kissing people's feet already because you're already going to somebody who's already been doing it. See, people can talk all they want to about Merle Rutledge. Now, my supporters, they are vicious, they are brutal, and they are ready to kick Democratic ass when the time is needed and whenever is necessary. That's my type of supporters. I'd rather not be nowhere near those supporters on the other side that's doing the Democrats' work because our statutes are being taken down, our history is being taken over. These Republicans and these GOP that's out there, they're really scared of Antifa. They talking hard, but they are scared of them. They're scared of Black Lives Matter, even though they're a Marxist organization, and they're scared of them. They're talking behind the keyboard. They're talking on a Facebook Live, but when they have a chance to go ahead and show their leadership, show how they can really handle crisis, when they can handle those who are destroying our country, you won't see them nowhere near that. You won't. But they can be on the nice little Facebook Live doing fundraisers. Hey, give me about $100 for that. Give me $100 for that. I'm scared of Antifa. Give me $1,000 more. And they are actually stupid enough to pay that money. I'm sorry about it. I'm not even going to have to be nice because those scared cowards probably ain't going to make it to the ballot box. The Republicans I need is the ones who's going to make it to the ballot box that doesn't care about Antifa and all that crap. All they care about is the fact that they saw all of these so-called leaders and politicians allow our country to get destroyed while they watch. That's what they care about. So, this is what I tell people. You know, this is our Declaration of Independence, but look at our country right now. Do you feel independent? But those politicians are the ones behind this mess. Behind it. Because they talk a good game. But they ain't there for the fight. They're there just to say, I just want to be governor, but you don't understand. Being a governor now compared to what it was years ago is a lot different now. Because right now, instead of talking about the strengths of Virginia and how we fight back, people are talking about the fear of Virginia and trying to get outsiders to do the job that Virginia can do. See, when I went to Richmond and I was there by myself, no security, didn't need them. I don't believe in somebody fighting my fight. I'm like, if you're on the same side of this fight, that's fine. But I could go ahead and go alone if I need to. Because America and Virginia needs to see that leadership is going to show up where it's needed, not show up where it's convenient. See, that's what we got right now. As I walked around the Robert E. Lee Statue and saw his statue, the face even worse than what it was before. As I walked around the circle, I saw a free library of books meant for radicals. It says radical on it. I took video. I wanted to show you exactly what was going on. And then, as I walked around and talked to those who was out there trying to figure out what has happened to their great country, what has happened to their great city. And I said exactly, Democrats, fake Republicans that talk a lot of junk, but they can't get the job done. And then I said, what's left behind is patriots that's fed up of all of them. They'll rather go at it alone compared to the leadership that they are claiming because they don't have a clue about exactly what's going on in America. They just gave it up. You can't trust them. But when they see somebody who is out there willing to sacrifice, willing to take on a tough cause, willing to be there at the times of controversy and in the time of crisis. Now they're seeing exactly the gimmicks and the lemons that's out there selling themselves like used car salesmen. And then you have the real patriots that's out there saying enough is enough. That our Declaration of Independence either has meaning or it doesn't have none at all. Let's be honest about it, people. See, some people want to get into people's personal life that doesn't have nothing to do with being governor or government at this time period. The most imperfect people, the most passionate people, the most real people at a time of crisis has been tested, and they continue to get down when they're broken and get right back up and still say America is still kicking ass. See, Antifa and the BLM that hijacked that cause, those ain't Americans. You gotta stop looking at them as that. They are the ones who are trying to create Antifa, BLM, all that crap to make sure America knows you are under our control. And then the Patriots is like, we are locked and loaded, ready, but we don't know where to go because the leaders that we used to trust to lead us ain't nowhere to be found. You can't even contact a Republican right now, not even on their website, not anywhere else, because they ain't even taking the messages. You get what I'm saying? Then you got these other 2A groups that are supposed to be saying enough is enough. Let's protect our statues. Let's go ahead and get on board and get to work. But obviously they dealing with the same fakes. That's one thing. But I'm sorry, they probably recognizing the fakes right now in leadership because they're like, you can come there where everything's peaceful, but we are supposed to be there at times when people are trying to take our peace with a piece of steel. Where is the leadership, or are you still barking, but you don't have that bite? So like I said, how I'm running my campaign is exactly it's going to be smash mouth, brutal, and vicious. Because exactly, Antifa doesn't care about you pleading for peace because people have been pleading for peace for the last couple of months and they still destroying America. So that hasn't worked. But when it comes down to this, people, I really want you to take a real hard look. Answer some necessary questions about how you and your family feel at this time period. Do you feel like what you got representing you is in your best interest? Has it caused your family to look forward to the future? Or has it got your family not worrying about the future because you have fear of the present? Because that's what you've been told by the liberal media. That's what you've been told by fake Republicans. That's what you've been told by fake 2A. And that's what you've been told by fake patriots. Because guess what? Whether they told you or not, they are not there at this time frame stopping what's going on here in America. But they could be at a meeting hyping you up. And when it comes down to y'all asking the necessary questions, where are we going to fight back? Oh, nah, we just here for the money. Yeah, we here to be a super PAC for the mother fakes that are doing the same fake job they've been doing all along. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, enough is enough. But like I said, I'm not worrying about all this showmanship. I'm not worried about people doing little speeches on Facebook Live with a bunch of fake Republicans in the back, because the first person on that Facebook Live has thrown police, the very same police, underneath a bus that's supposed to protect them. The same ones have thrown everybody who really fights, meaning the people who are out there really that's supposed to be protecting you and serving and stomping out this mess. Those same politicians have thrown them underneath the bus and allow the wolves to take over and run over the sheep. So think about that when it comes down to what you really are looking for. Are you looking for appearances? Because right now, America doesn't appear to be looking too good under their leadership. Or are you looking for those who are really going to do the job? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I'm going to enjoy being marked safe from political bullshit. And I hope you fellow patriots and Americans that love country start asking yourself the necessary questions, asking these stupid politicians the necessary questions about why didn't you do anything now to stop it, even though you claim to have the support of those who are having the ability to stop it. Tell me that. Tell me that. And then get back to it. That's why I ain't worried about anybody criticizing me. Because I said you're a coward from the start. Because you can talk all that crap about the real Republicans and the real patriots. That's because you're at home and don't have to put up that fight. You're not going to be out there protecting those minors. You are not going to be out there protecting the American people. All you're going to be doing is out there still coaching fear. If we needed that type of fear, we could watch CNN and MSNBC 24 hours. But too bad we watched it 24 hours and those who want our vote. Seriously. So, like I said, I got the proof in the pudding. The rest don't. So it's time to either step up or step off. America is a lot more important than your feelings. Have a great weekend and start paying attention to those who are all talk. That's you, Amanda Chase. That's you, Mayor Stoney. That's you, Ralph Northam. That's you, Herron. That's you, Coy. That's you, McClellan. That's all of y'all. And Merle Rutledge is still standing tall. Unapologetic, proud Republican, standing up for country in the face of controversy. How about you try?